Also coming up here, heroin overdose deaths are down drastically in Sarasota County since July. While that's promising news, the sheriff's office says that by no means the problem is going away. The Now's Lauren Rosella is live outside the sheriff's office in Sarasota right now with the new efforts they're trying to save lives. Lauren?
Laura, deputies right here at the sheriff's office say that it's as simple as picking up the phone and calling 911. They say it was those actions that helped a deputy recently save a life from a person who was near the brink of death. Sarasota deputy Jimmy Adams recently responded to a 911 call. A person was suffering an overdose and was near death.
Pull off red safety guard.
Through some quick thinking,
To inject, place black end against outer thigh.
Adams injected him with naloxone to open his airways.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Injection complete.
Sheriff's deputies say Adams saved that person's life, but so did the person who called 911.
We can't help if we're not notified. So if someone's not calling 911, we're not able to utilize something like that.
Heroin overdose deaths are down from 24 a month in July to just 4 in January. They say people shouldn't be afraid to call on a drug overdose because Florida law helps protect people from low-level drug arrests in the event of an overdose.
We really do work as a team.
First Step of Sarasota runs a drug treatment program and says to keep overdoses down, it's critical loved ones of addicts always call 911.
Here are your options. I don't, and maybe they're dead. Or I do, and maybe they're mad at me, but they're alive to be mad at me.
He knows they're in a tough spot.
They're watching a loved one slowly kill themselves in a sense.
But it's more important, he says, to save a loved one's life. And most recently, deputies have been reaching out to people in the community who have overdosed but lived and handing them out different resources in order to help get them treatment. And they believe that that has helped contributing to the drop in heroin overdose deaths. Laura?
But Lauren, what are people saying? What are those officials there saying about people who think maybe they have a family member or a friend who's on drugs, but they're not really sure? What are the signs they need to be looking for to call 911 in time?
Well, the biggest sign is a potential overdose. And what they're saying to look for is what doctors call the death snore. And that means like maybe you'll come home and you'll see someone snoring and they're rattling. And when you go to stir them, they don't wake. They say that that could be a very huge indicator that you need to call 911. And also those injections that we just showed you in the story, those are now available by prescription. So loved ones and family members can have that at home in the case of an overdose right before you call 911. They say it can save lives. Back to you.